Welcome back to Quiet Stories from Scripture. It's a blessing to have you here today. Have you ever faced a problem so huge, so intimidating, it felt impossible to overcome? A giant in your life, mocking your every effort? We all have them. Today, we're diving into one of the most epic stories ever told, David and Goliath. It's not just an ancient tale. It's a powerful lesson about faith over fear that's incredibly relevant right now. The scene is set in the valley of Elah. For 40 days, the Philistine army, led by a 9-foot giant named Goliath, has been taunting the Israelite soldiers. He bellows, "Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us." The Israelite army, including King Saul himself, was terrified. Doubt and fear had paralyzed them completely. Then, a young shepherd boy named David arrives on the scene, bringing food for his brothers. He hears Goliath's taunts and is shocked. But he isn't shocked by the giant's size. He's shocked by his audacity to defy the armies of the living God. While everyone else saw an unbeatable giant, David saw an opportunity for God to show his power. His perspective was completely different. He wasn't focused on the size of the problem. He was focused on the size of his God. Think about the monsters in our own lives. They might not be 9-foot warriors, but they can feel just as daunting. Maybe it's a mountain of debt, a chronic illness, a broken relationship, or a deep-seated fear that holds you back. These giants shout challenges at us every day, trying to fill our hearts with fear and doubt, telling us we're not strong enough, not good enough, not equipped to win. So, how did David respond? He went to King Saul and said, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul, seeing only a young boy, naturally doubted him, but David didn't point to his own strength. He pointed to his track record with God. He said, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." He had a history of trusting God in smaller battles, and that built his faith for the giant in front of him. This is a crucial lesson. Our faith is like a muscle. It grows stronger every time we use it. When we trust God with our smaller, everyday challenges, we build the spiritual strength needed to face the giants when they appear. David didn't just have blind courage. He had battle-tested faith. What happened next is legendary. Rejecting the king's heavy armor, which he hadn't tested, David walked out to face Goliath with what he knew: his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the stream. Goliath was insulted. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he sneered. And here is the heart of the story. David's just reply is one of the most powerful declarations of faith in history. "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." David's confidence wasn't in his aim or in his sling. It was in the name of the Lord. He knew this battle wasn't his to fight alone. He was simply a vessel for God's power. He took 1 stone, placed it in his sling, and with a single divinely guided shot, brought the giant crashing down. David's victory reveals a profound truth. With God, we don't fight for victory. We fight from victory. The outcome is already secured in his strength, not ours. When we face our giants, the question isn't, "Am I strong enough?" but "Is my God big enough?" And the answer is always yes. So, how can we apply this? First, change your perspective. Stop focusing on the size of your giant and start focusing on the greatness of your God. Second, remember God's faithfulness in your past. Recall the times He has brought you through difficulties. Let those memories build your faith for today's battle. Third, step out in faith. Don't let fear paralyze you. Pick up your 5 smooth stones, the tools and talents God has given you and trust Him to guide the outcome. It might be sending that email, making that phone call, or having that difficult conversation. Take the first step. David's story reminds us that our greatest victories often come when we feel our weakest, because that's when God's strength is perfected in us. Your giant is no match for our God. Face your fears with faith and watch Him win the battle. Thank you so much for watching. If this message encouraged you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you live a life of faith and purpose. We'll see you in the next video.